Hey guys, it's your girl, Lashes Tony XO. How are you guys doing today? Today is a very anticipated video from a lot of you guys have been asking me to do this video. So here it is, guys. This is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. Honest review slash first impression. So yeah, we're fixing to get anyway, let's get back to why we're doing this particular video. This, like I said, this is a Fenty Beauty honest review slash first impression. I have the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter soft matte long wearing foundation. Now this is pretty much the same amount as you would find in any foundation size. It is 1.0 fluid ounces, which is a great size, normal size for a foundation. I love the packaging. It's like kind of sexy almost. It's like gray, black, and white. I just love the packaging of this. Really pretty. I do want to give you a little bit of info on the colors and the price and stuff like that. So I picked up the shade 260. If you can see that. They are in numbers. They're not in shades. So they are in numbers, which is a little tricky if you're going to order online. So I actually went into store and I swatched two different ones, and this is the one that I felt matched me, whether I'm super pale like I am today or whether I'm really bronzed, with my self tanner. And I felt like this kind of was like an in-between color that would match, go either way really. So this one, the 260, works really good for me. At Sephora, you can get it at the Sephora stores, or you can also get it on Sephora.com, and it's $34 US. Also, they are on the website. They have 40 shades, 40 different shades of the foundation. I will tell you that half the shades have already sold out online, so you need to be aware of that. I have not been on the Fenty Beauty website, but I've only been on the Sephora website, so that's what I'm telling you about the Sephora. Also, I do want to tell you, like I said, it claims to be very long wearing and a matte foundation. And I did talk to the lady at Sephora because I wanted to make sure like I knew how to apply it properly and stuff like that. She did tell me that it dries, like it's one of the most fast drying foundations that she's ever tried. So she did say that she loved it, but she kind of had a love-hate relationship with it, just because you really have to work fast with this foundation. So just beware of that. You can either, dot it all over your face, and just, if you're a fast worker, my dog is bumping my camera, sorry. So you can either dot it all over your face and work super fast, or you can just kind of do it in like sections on your face. I am going to be using my dog, sorry you guys. I'm going to be using a brush to apply this, just because I want to be fair to this foundation, and I use, for 90% of like my everyday foundation, I will use the It Cosmetics brush. I love this foundation brush. So I did not want to use this, where is it at? I did not want to use my Sephora buffing brush, number 70 Pro buffing brush with it, just because it would kind of be unfair, because I don't really know how this works, and I want to test this out in a different video using maybe a foundation that I love and that I know, and then I can give you a better opinion on how I feel about this brush. So that's going to be a totally different video, you guys. But I did want to say, I did want to use a brush that I know I love with foundations. And this is like my favorite foundation brush. So that's the one I'm going to use today. Now I will say, I'm also going to use this sponge. It's got like a little cutout on the side. It's a little dip. This is by, I forgot, I think it's by Maybelline. Yeah, this is by Maybelline. It's the Face Studio Blender Sponge. And I'm using this probably after I buff it in, just to make sure there's no like streaks or anything. And just to kind of show you the comparison of using a sponge and using a brush. So we're going to kind of play with that. After I get through using the foundation, then I'm going to go off camera, go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, come back, and then we're going to play with the highlighter and the highlighting brush from Fenty Beauty, and I will give you my opinions on these as well. Like I told you before, I did not get to pick up the lip gloss or lipstick. I think it's lip gloss because they were completely sold out at my particular Sephora. But when I get a chance, I probably will pick it up and just either put it in a giveaway or do a first impressions. I might go ahead and pick up the lip gloss and the contour kit just to play with it. I don't really know yet. I'm not huge on contour sticks, and that's why I didn't pick it up to begin with. Also, it's really pricey. It's in the $50 range. And if it's not something that I know I'm going to wear every day and it's $50 something, I really didn't want to pay that much for it, you guys, to be honest with you. So, let's just get started with the foundation review first. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put a little bit of this Professional Primer by Benefit. I fell back in love with this primer. Yeah, I'm just totally obsessed with it. You know how, like, you kind of forget because you're using all these other primers. Well, I've kind of come back to this, and it just really fills in the pores. So, I have been using this a lot. And I want to be fair to this foundation. So, I really want to use things that I really use kind of like, these are my everyday things. So, I really want to use my everyday things just to be fair for the foundation. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of my bangs because you know that this is how I do it, just to get them out of the way. And I'm going to pull it up like that. And we're just going to get started, you guys. So, like I said, I'm in the color 260 right here. And this is supposed to be a matte formula. I'm trying to figure out how to open this. This is supposed to be a matte formula, which I'm excited about, and it's also supposed to be long wearing. So yeah, and I do want to say the glass bottle is, can we just say, gorgeous. I mean, look at that glass bottle. So freaking gorgeous. I love it so much. Does have a pump. That makes it even more exciting to have a pump on a foundation. Like, love it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the back, probably put 2 pumps on the back of my hand. And then we're going to see how fast it dries. And I don't know if I'm going to dot it all in my face or just kind of work in sections. We'll see. I don't know. So I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. And like I said, there's like 1 dot, 2 dots. We're going to use that first. And you can see it's a thick foundation. It's a little liquidy, but not like super liquidy. So I'm going to take that. And I'm just going to kind of dot it. Like I said, this dries super fast is what I was told. And you know what happens when your foundation completely dries on you. Sorry, you guys. My dog is like right on my stand. So you know what happens when foundation like completely dries on you? It's like, no. So I don't know why she's right there by the stand, but she's like laying by the stand. Anyway, I'm gonna show you. See how that blends into my skin. So it's very good when I'm super pale or if I have a little bit of color. So I'm just gonna take this to make sure I don't get in my hair, and I'm just gonna go as fast as I can with this because, like I said, this supposedly does dry like super fast, you guys, and I do not want like streaks, but I am gonna kind of go over it probably with my sponge just to make sure everything's blended properly. But yeah, this is drying super fast. I can already tell. So I would say if I were you, I would probably do this in sections. I think it would be a lot easier just for the average person to work in sections. Like start here, go through here, then forehead, cheek, nose, chin, whatever. Just start in sections. I think you're gonna like it a lot better, and it won't be so, I guess, streaky is the word I'm looking for. I don't know. So yeah. But so far, I think this color is the perfect match for me. I'm really loving the color. Beautiful. Like I told you guys, I'm going to give you an honest to goodness review. I did pay for all this stuff myself. So I'm going to give you honest review on how I really feel about the product. Okay, that was with a brush. I don't know if you can see, but I'm always complaining about how visible my pores are. And they look really, really good. This foundation so far looks super flawless and really, really pretty. So I would say if you have large pores, this would be a really good foundation for you. And I have oily to combo, so I really like the way it dries like really super quick. Like I don't feel like it's sticky or anything like that. So I'm really loving that about it. I'm gonna take my sponge and just kind of go over it to make sure that everything is blended properly. And then just for the sake of the video, I might add just a little bit to see how well it builds. So yeah, so I think that so far I think the foundation it dries super fast. It's not sticky. It's not wet. I hate that sticky wet feeling of foundation. It feels very comfortable on the skin. It's matte, but it's not too matte, if that makes sense. And I feel like it really helps with somebody like me who has large pores. It really kind of gives it like an airbrush finish, I want to say. So I'm going to put a tiny bit more on the back of my hand and just use this sponge and just kind of play with it just to see if I like the sponge better or whatever. I don't know. Just want to see how I feel about it. But so far I really like it with a brush. That's my opinion, but I really like it with a brush. Hopefully you guys can see. That is so pretty, you guys. Oh my gosh. That it looks like it's so flawless. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna go finish all the stuff that I need to do just for my basic makeup look. Come back and we're gonna play with the highlighter, and then after that I'm gonna give you my honest to goodness opinion on what I think you should buy and what I think you should skip, and I'm gonna give this product a rating. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back with full on makeup. I have everything on. I have my bronzer, blush, I'll put a little bit more mascara on, everything but the highlight, which we're going to talk about now. So I did pick up the Fenty Beauty brush with this really cute angled brush. It's specifically for highlighting. It's called the 120 Cheek Hugging Highlight Brush. And I will put the links to all three of these products down below. The Fenty foundation, I'll put the link down there for that with the price. I'll put the link for this brush and the price, and I'll also put the link for the kilowatt highlight and the price and the link for that down below as well. And again, I'll make sure to put the card for the eye makeup that I'm wearing today. I'm giving away the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette with some extra goodies. So if you want to enter in that giveaway, it's open only until Friday the 13th. So yeah, exciting. And I'll put that card up here for you guys. If you don't see it up here, it'll also be at the end of the video. You'll see some cards. You can click on that and watch it. So anyway, let's get started with this review. So it comes in this really pretty, like, I want to say like a light blush, like almost like a neutral blush. It's very like light, almost like a champagne-y color. And it says the number 120 highlights on here, and then it's got this coating. So if you want to throw this for travel, it's perfect for travel. It's got a little coating on top of it, so the brush won't get messed up. And then if you want to take it out, you just kind of have to, let's see, yeah, you push it down like that, and there is a dent right here, and it's supposed to be specifically made to kind of hug, if you see what I'm saying, to kind of hug your cheekbones or wherever you want to highlight. So that's what that's for. So let's dig in now to the Fenty Beauty by RIHANNA. It's Hustler Baby. So Hustler Baby and Mean Money. So Mean Money is more of a very subtle highlight, very natural. And Hustler Baby, if I can say it, is more of a in-your-face, like, ba-bam highlight, okay? And so this is the colors, and these are more of like a peachy tone, I want to say, colors, which I kind of gravitate towards this, personally. And so you do get a mirror with it, and then you get, it says FB for Fenty Beauty on both sides. Now this one, of course, is the more subtle one. It's subtle, but I mean, you can still see there's a highlight. So it's more of a sheen, I want to say. And I am going to use this today on, like, under my brow bone for a little bit of highlight. And then I'm going to use this Hustler Baby, which is the bling bling color, and I'm going to put it on the inner corner and also the tip of my nose and on the cheeks. So let's get started. So I'm really excited. So let's go ahead and do the cheeks first, you guys. So I'm really excited. I'm going to use, for the cheeks, I'm going to use Hustler Baby. That is so hard for me to say. I don't know why, but it is. So I'm just going to dip my brush into the Hustler Baby. Hopefully you guys can see this. I've learned, for me, there's a certain way I like to apply my highlights. I try really hard to stay away from pore areas. So there's only a certain way that I like to apply it. More, as high as possible, and more, I would say more like under the eye area, and then curve it up. That's the way I apply mine. Can you see that glow? That glow, you guys, is popping. Like I said, I am a very small YouTuber, and I promised you guys I would be highly honest about this review. You cannot make that shit up. That is like a full-on bam highlight. Can you see that? The highlight is amazing. Okay, let's go on to this other side and do the highlight. I will say it's not necessary to purchase this brush. I just wanted to try it out because it was made specifically for this highlight. So I just wanted to see for myself if it, if it made a difference, if it made a big difference. But I really think this highlight is so intense that any brush will, look at that highlight, but bam! I really think that any highlight, not any highlight, any brush could achieve that, honestly. So I do not think the brush is necessary, but I will talk about how I feel about all the products after I get through doing this look. So you see my highlight is on point. It's like bubbling. You know I like to do my little Rudolph nose. I'm going to take it with my finger using the Hustler Baby color, and I'm going to make sure to put that on the tip. I don't take it too far down just because I have a lot of pores on my nose. That's where I like to highlight. Right here. And then the tip of my nose. Now we're going to go, and I'm going to go under the brow with the more subtle highlight, which is called Mean Money. And what brush? So I'm going to take the Mean Money, and I'm going to go right up under the brow bone just to kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Define the brow bone a little bit more. And so that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, it's not a glittery, intense highlight. It's very subtle. But it does have a very pretty sheen to it, as you can see. I don't know if you can see the difference, but this one has more of a sheen. Okay, so now I'm going to take this one and do pretty much the same. I'm just going to go with this and just kind of blend it up to give it a little bit of sheen. Okay, now I'm going to take the glittery one called Hustler Baby, the one I put on the cheeks and the nose for that real intense glow. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take the same sponge, and I'm actually going to put it on the inner corner, if you can see that. Hopefully you can see that. And then I'm also going to bring it down to meet my eyeliner. If you can see that. Just to give it a more like pop. So again, I'm putting it on the inner corner like that. And then I'm just going to drag it a little bit to the liner, like that. So we're going to do this side. Like I said, inner corner. And then drag it down to the liner, like that. Okay. So there you go, guys. That is my first impression review for the Fenty Beauty foundation and highlight and the brush. Okay, I do want to talk about them super quick. Okay, so I do think the Fenty Beauty foundation, I have not worn this like all day, but just from wearing it, it really like almost airbrushes your skin. I do not see, normally I see nothing but pores. I have large pores that I hate, and I do not see a lot of pores. It really looks like a flawless finish, and I'm being 100% honest with you guys. This is how much? $34, and I think it's worth every damn penny. So if you're on the fence about this foundation, I would say get it before it sells out, because I looked online today and like half of them are already sold out. So totally get the foundation. I think it's totally worth it. Now, I have oily combo skin, so it works for me. I think if you have normal skin, it's going to work for you. I think if you have combo skin, it's going to work for you. I think if you have oily skin, it's going to work for you. If you have dry skin, I do not know. I don't think it would work for you just because it dries super, super quick. And I don't think that you're going to like that, but that's my personal opinion. I don't know because I do not have dry skin, but I'm just kind of giving you my opinion. But as a person with oily combo skin, I love this foundation. I think it's awesome. Totally worth the $34. I would say definitely an A+. Definitely pick it up. Okay, next, I want to talk about the highlighter. This is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna highlighter, and I got the Mean Money Hustler Baby combo. Oh my gosh, you guys. This highlighter is gorgeous. I think it's totally worth the price. So pretty. Totally worth the price, you guys. I love it. I'm happy I picked it up. Definitely, I would say the highlighter and the foundation. I both give them A+. A+ all around for these two. I really, really do love this highlighting brush. But honestly, you guys, I think it's more of something that you want and not necessarily something that you need. Honestly, if you get this highlighter, you do not have to get the brush. I think you can get the same gorgeous look with another brush, whatever brush that you own, like a Wet n Wild brush or any brush that you own. I think you can create the same look. So honestly, that is my honest review for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, this was like, I love this stuff, you guys. These are like my new favorite products. I'm sure they're going to be in my next favorites. Maybe I can throw some of these things in a giveaway for you guys, like for my 30K. If I can get my hands on them, I will definitely do that for you guys. But I do want to say this Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, definitely my honest review, A freaking plus. Okay, I want to say I love you guys to pieces. You're my YouTube family, and yeah, you are my peoples, and I love you. Bye, guys. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you liked my review / first impression. Yeah, and I'll see you later, guys. Bye. Love ya.